morning.
You sleep okay?
Oh, I don't know.
Good morning. We are just getting everything ready for our trip to Tenerife. We're flying later today, but the last thing on the list is to lock up the bikes in the garage. So let's go and lock them up and then we're ready to go. I'm just locking up the Bullet 500 with the Light Lock X1, and then I'll lock up the 650 with the X3. The main reason I went for a Light Lock is because I've been watching Freddie Dobbs for a long time, and his Bonneville was attempted to be stolen and they couldn't angle grind through his Light Lock. So to me that means that's the lock to have. So that is why I went for a Light Lock, but we just get the 650 locked up now and then we're off to the airport and then to Tenerife. So if someone did get into here and they tried to angle grind this, not only is it angle grinding resistance, it's got rotation, anti-rotation system, so you can't rotate it, so you have to cut it twice, which would be impossible. Nice job, Light Lock. If you fancy a damn good quality lock, then the link is in the description. Make sure you click our link. But let's go to Tenerife.
Hola! We've arrived in Tenerife and we just landed and got a taxi to Easy Rider Tenerife, where we're going to go and hire our motorcycle right now. I'm not quite sure, I can't remember which one we've hired, so we're going to go in and meet Adam.
We've got to choose, because we've got a choice.
Yeah, so
Adam.
And the choice is Adam.
Adam.
It's going to be amazing.
He can't do names.
No. So we'll go in and find out right now.
Yes, let's have a look.
Might be downstairs, guys.
Yeah. What a view. Right, even just outside, got some lovely bikes. Really nice. Very nice bikes. Continental GT. That Royal Enfield's got a nice side bag as well. That'd be handy. Some lovely Triumphs. I like that bobber.
T120 would be quite good, haven't it?
Yeah.
Not ridden it?
No, I've never ridden it.
Nowhere to put any luggage, but that T120 Bonneville Black would be nice.
It would. But he's also got the T120 Chrome, but it might be the other destination.
Yeah.
But
I think there's a few bikes out as well. There's more than this.
There's an Iron over there.
Yes, and
there's a Harley with a nice exhaust. I wouldn't mind that.
A Fat Bob here.
Fat Bob.
So.
Oh, and that's got a 2-in-1. That'll sound nice.
Well, let's
Sunny,
see.
is it?
Let's see what we're going to have. Or we'll just have that wheel.
Yeah. Let's have a gander.
Right. So we've got the paperwork all done. And
we went the wrong way to start with, didn't we?
We did, yeah. So this is the office and the little shop here with various bits and pieces, and
it's a cool setup, isn't it?
Yeah, reception there. So when you come hire a bike, you do all your paperwork, get it all sorted, and the bikes are downstairs, and then you can go off and have your amazing ride. Let's have a look at this stuff. These are lovely clothes.
I've heard of these, Slackjaw. They're cool. Is this a riding jacket, or is it casual?
It's casual.
Is it?
Casual jacket, yes.
I was going to say, if it's a riding one, it's nice and light.
Have you felt the inside of that though?
No.
Oh, it's really soft.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice to.
Oh nice. That's really nice.
The office here, they're just sorting out some new designs for their merchandise and t-shirts and that sort of thing. Very good designs. Right, so let's go downstairs, get the bike sorted, and we're off to our amazing accommodation, which you haven't seen it. Right, so down here again with the bikes, and let's introduce you to the owner of Easy Rider Tenerife, which is Adam.
How are you guys? You alright? Yeah. How you doing?
So we're on these two bikes today, aren't we? The Triumph Bonneville T120
Yeah. This
Black.
is what you're taking out today, which is the Bobber and the Bonneville Black. Both 1200cc, both the new range from the Triumph. I think you'll enjoy both of these bikes over here because they're a great great set to go out with, and that they're very nimble, and it's great. You know, you've got the power for the motorways, you've got the power for the mountains and whatnot as well.
That'll be perfect. Definitely. And what are these stickers? Is that just your stickers on the?
These are now the new emission zone stickers.
So you have to have them on the.
You've got to have them on.
You have to display them on the bikes, do you?
Yes, you've got to put these on. Depending on the year of the bike and what emission codes they've got,
right.
We need to put these on so that when you go into, say, Santa Cruz, which is a capital that's got so many more people there, that everyone's got to be displaying the emission stickers.
Really?
Right, okay.
So the way we go, and we'll have more stickers on bikes and we will have accessories.
Yeah.
The whole paint job will be a sticker.
Well, you got some lovely bikes. Really are.
Yeah,
sort of
I mean, the
bikes.
fleet is what we've tried to work with, is to have a dream garage that you walk into, and you can go. It's got every bike in there that we've ever wanted.
Yeah.
So, and that's the experience that we tried to put over. So you can come down, you can try the bikes that you've always wanted to have a go at.
Yeah.
And you can also, if you're thinking about buying something and you think, well, I can go and try one out, then it's the place to come down and see us.
Yeah. And what's your Instagram page called?
Easy Rider Tenerife Classic Bikes.
Okay.
Or easyridertenerife.com. Or Facebook is Easy Rider. Just Easy Rider Google, you'll find everything. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Right.
Excellent.
So we're going to get sorted now.
There's the 500 bullet. Which you'll be liking.
Yeah.
We're just about to get rid of this one now, just for the fact it's done loads of great miles for us. It's served loads of people. They've all enjoyed it. But it's just getting a little bit tatty for the fleet, so we're going to sell that one now.
Okay.
And you know, move on. We bought the 350 out there, to be honest, which I know it's a smaller engine, but what a beautiful looking bike they are.
It's probably for most people slightly easier to ride the 350 than this, isn't it?
I think you need to know how to really ride.
Yeah.
Because these have got, we were talking about this earlier, they've got so much character. And you can really throw them about and have a lot of fun on them. But you know, I've had people bring this back to me and say there's something wrong with it. And that's just because they're not used to having to work the gearbox up a bit and get it going into the lanes and corners. And it's no good trying to take it down the motorway and full throttle it, because you're just going to hit the limiter on it, and that's it.
I found with mine, like, there was no free play on the clutch. And it wouldn't go from first to second. I just adjusted it and it was fine.
Yeah.
So just that much.
There's also a lot of false neutrals on them, isn't there? You know,
it can be.
That's what you were getting in. What was it, second?
Part of it's all part of the character, though.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what they were like back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's brilliant. I love
That's the thing with them, is it gives you the character of an old bike, doesn't it? But with better reliability.
This is what everybody's looking for, though, now, isn't it? You know, again, we've just been talking upstairs and how everybody's going back to retro. Retro looks. I mean, I know you guys mentioned DJI. You've just done the DJI. Everybody loves it because it's got that retro look about it.
absolutely.
And look how well the bike brands who are going backwards, but using the modern technology, how well they're all doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, they're the ones that seem to be at the top.
So, that's it.
Obviously it works.
They're doing something right and they're giving people what they like.
Yeah, totally.
Harley Davidson's, well, we're quite empty actually. I thought we've got less bikes out. Harley Davidson 114, great bike.
Yeah.
We do a range of the Ducatis as well. We've got the Ducati Monsters.
Yeah.
We carry 2 of them on the fleet. They're great for people who like that style.
That's the thing, you've got something for everybody, haven't you?
Yeah, Interceptors, you know, but the colour combination on it is fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
That's beautiful. Yeah,
so that's available now.
Yeah.
You can come back and grab that at some stage.
Yeah, that definitely looks
that appeals to me a lot.
good idea.
Great for photos and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
You know.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's superb, isn't it?
One of the best looking bikes I've seen, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's the nicest Triumph colourway I've seen.
I agree.
Yeah, it's proper classic.
Yeah, I think now out of the modern classic Triumphs, I think our favourites probably are the T100 and T120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Speedmaster's nice as well, but because it's so low down,
Yeah.
it doesn't ride everywhere so well. What's Tenerife like for having loud pipes? Is that a no-go?
Well, we tend, you know, like for this, for example, this Sportster here, we bought some slash cuts for this and put them on. And then you got so many people come and say, oh, it was too loud.
Right, okay.
Really?
So,
that's how you want a Harley to be.
It's kind of like, we just decided that it was better that if we just keep everything stock and let people come and ride them as a stock bike, and then they can decide if they want to buy one, if they want to multi one or not.
As far as the law goes, they don't mind loud pipes though?
it's kind of turned a blind eye until you come to a testing station when you need to get the bike, what we call ITV, which is the equivalent of an MOT. They will spend more time microphoning a bike,
Really?
for the decibels from the exhaust than they do checking any other safety aspect of the bike.
Wow.
It's crazy.
They'll get a microphone, they measure how far the mic is from there, they measure the revs, they hold it at 3,000.
Do they?
They have to do it twice, they have to mark it.
Shit.
It's
Brakes and
crazy.
suspension, straight through.
Yeah, really.
Not worth doing then, is it?
No.
We've got one of the Guzzies,
Yeah.
That's been a good bike, really, to be fair.
Yeah.
Again, we hate the sound of the engine on it
Do you?
because they sound like a sewing machine.
Yeah.
And we put a great set of pipes on that, which sounded fantastic. It really opened the bike up. The engine almost took a breath of fresh air, you know.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But we got too many complaints from people saying it was too loud.
Oh, there you go.
So
Yeah.
you got to kind of go, in the middle with it a little bit.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
there's definitely a lot of people don't like loud bikes.
No.
We get
And
the comments on the channel.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Every time I change the exhaust on my bike, someone says, "Oh, you've ruined it." But you know, I love
I'll
it.
tell you what I did notice though, which is, that when we changed the pipes on that was the first time we noticed a complete difference in the mapping.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it did become much harder to start.
Right.
Really.
And because of the altitude, you guys are going to go
Yes.
riding here, you're going
Yeah.
to see this difference. You will feel the bikes change just under normal mapping on them.
Yeah.
And when you start to change things around, it does make a difference depending on where you are.
Yeah.
So it was also a reason why we changed it back, because we was having to go, oh, what we're going to do about the ECU now, we're going to have to change that, we're going to have to redo, and it was like, you know what, let's just put the pipes back on.
Now we're heading to our accommodation, which is very unusual, isn't it?
It is.
You know, you won't expect this.
And
So-
this is part of Easy Rider's package.
yeah,
if you
they
want to
offer
take
this
it,
if
so-
you want it. So this is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
really
be-
excited to see this. So we'll see you at the accommodation. Don't know why, the Bob has decided to stop working on me. So the guys have stopped up there, but I'm just stopped. The engine just cut out. The speedo stopped working for a minute, and then the engine's cut out, and now it won't start. So probably needs some fiddling about with. So we might have to swap bikes for today while they have a look at this one. Hopefully they'll come back. They'll realise I'm not right behind them. I can see Dad's stopped up there, but they're probably coming back round the roundabout. So, what has happened? I don't know. What's the speedo? Speedo comes on, then the electronics all go, and if you try and turn it on, nothing. So, the Triumph bobber is all fixed. It was literally just a dead battery. I think whoever had it before maybe left the ignition on for too long. It's quite a small battery on the Triumph bobber, so they switched it out and no problem at all. So that's the service you get at Easy Rider. They'll, wherever you are on the island, if you have a problem, you bring them up and they will come and sort it for you. But here we are on our accommodation for the night. We're on the marina here. And can you guess which one of these is ours? Have we got a super yacht? So if you haven't guessed it already, we're staying on a boat. And I've never done that before. I'm a little bit worried because we just dropped our bags off, and to be honest with you, after 10 minutes I felt a little bit seasick. So I don't know how we're going to cope for 3 nights on a boat. But this is our ship. What do we call it?
It's a pirate ship.
It's called the captain's locker, isn't it?
Yes, so we're pirates today. Are staying on our pirate ship on the harbour. and we're going to be flipping sick. So I don't know if we're going to make it more than one night. We'll have to see.
It's very nicely done though, isn't
Yeah.
it? It does feel like a mini pirate ship.
There's a good possibility I might have to take the bed and sleep down on that path over there where we park the motorbikes. Because
Yeah, so
honestly, I don't know. We'll
Stay
see.
tuned later in the video. We may be sleeping on the street tonight for the first time in our lives. But let us show you around this ship or boat. You know, it's really nicely done. But we get seasick. We forgot about that. We thought we'd try it. So we're going to try it tonight. And we have got this for 3 nights. But if we can't cope, we might have to book a hotel. But as long as you don't get seasick, you'll love it in here, because have a look around. Now this has been done up like proper pirate style. You've got pirate style things everywhere. Look at all this. You've got your pirate's treasure, got your notes in the bottles, your bamboo rum, got your captain's hat and a telescope, all the boat controls, guitar, because of the choppiness, has fallen off. So, careful of the guitar. Ukulele. Do pirates play ukuleles? Let us know. This looks like chess. So we've got a game of chess. Fantastic. Fridge. Got 2 complimentary waters in there. And a sink over here. All nicely done. Look at all the wood. It's lovely. These hot sauce. Got about 6 different hot sauces. That's good, isn't it? I like hot sauce. Not that I don't know what I'd put it with, because we're probably going to mostly be eating in restaurants. A fire here. I wonder if that's in use with the chimney. Now this is one of the quarters. This is a bed, which can be 2 single beds, but it's been turned into a double. We're not both fitting in here because we're quite large gentlemen. I don't think we'll fit in there. But there is another bed, which is just here. So this can turn into a table and a sort of sitting area, but this is my bed for the night. And through this door, there we go, got a little loo, only for number 1s. And then there's a sort of public sort of shower room and toilets as part of the marina. So this is our quarters for the night. So we'll see how we cope. We might end up on the street if we feel really sick. Hopefully not. But we've had a lovely dinner, and then we're going to go for a little wander around the town, see what's about, what sort of restaurants and things that we can scout out for the next few nights, and just have a nice drink, because I think we need a drink after a long day of travelling.
We've already had a pint of Guinness.
Yeah, we've both had a pint.
What have you had? 2 pints of what?
I had 2 pints of Peroni,
Yeah.
and I think I'd like another.
I think there's room for some more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so
So we're going to have a walk into town, see what's about, get some supplies for the night, and then tomorrow we are going to do our first proper ride out with both of the Triumphs. And then the next day, I think we're going to swap over to 2 different bikes, and we're going to do even more adventures. We've got some really incredible plans. But first, let's check out the town.
Now, we like to be very authentic when we travel, so we want to go to the most quintessentially Tenerifean places to eat and drink. So tonight we've come to the Wild Geese Irish Bar, and we're sampling a beautiful drink called Guinness. What have you got?
It's a Spanish delicacy, that.
That's nice.
I've got a rum and coke.
That's a Spanish drink too, isn't it?
I suppose it could be.
Yeah. If you don't know, Tenerife is an island in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Africa, but it's owned by Spain, and it's part of Europe. And the local people speak Spanish. So I'm fluent in Spanish. I know.
You speak quite good Spanish.
I was learning it. Obviously, I haven't done it for a year, so I've forgotten so much. I'm far from fluent, but I do know a few words. But yeah, we come to this. There's not where we're staying. There's not very many places to choose from, is there?
No.
We just had a little walk around. We are I'm genuinely worried that I'm not going to sleep
I
tonight.
think I'm going to be sick over the
Because,
side of
I
it.
mean, I don't have sea legs. Some people
No,
do.
I really don't.
And years ago, I was in Mallorca, and a friend of a friend had a boat. He said, "Come out, on our boat, on the sailing boat." So I thought it'd be great. So I went along, and it's going along. Within about 10, 15 minutes, I felt so sick. And half an hour, I was so sick. We got to the next little port. I thought, I can't cope with it, so I had to get off the boat. So I swam ashore, but it didn't look far, but it must have been 200 yards swimming in the sea. And I thought I was going to drown. So, I mean, it was a terrible experience, so I'll never forget it.
God.
So I managed to get ashore alive, and I said to the taxi, please take me to where we were staying. He wouldn't let me on because I was wet. So I had to walk 5 miles to the back of the resort. So it doesn't fill me with great hope that this boat's going to be. It's a great looking boat. It really is good.
Yeah,
Lovely
it's really
themed
cool.
boat. It's kind of cool, but I just don't think I'm.
We'll have to see how we cope.
What's the word? Sea able? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
Seaman.
not a seaman.
No, I'm not a seaman. We've already actually eaten here today. It's the second
Yeah,
time.
we had dinner here.
Yeah, we came
I'm
earlier.
a bit hungry, so we've decided to come for some chips and a drink.
You put, you've got sauces on here.
Yeah, sauce there. Ketchup.
I don't know if I
But
want
today,
to try that first.
really, was just... Oh, you've got one on the floor. I can't eat that. Like that. Today was really our travel day, wasn't it? Getting the bikes. So we've not done any exploring today because we haven't had time. But tomorrow, we've got a full day of exploring.
Yeah.
We're not 100% sure what we're going to do tomorrow. But we're going to just see what the island has to offer, really, aren't we? And just take it as it comes.
So we're on the 2 Triumphs tomorrow. Did you mention about what happened to your bike?
Yeah, I did, and it's just the battery, and I said that earlier.
Yeah. So good. Coming to sort it out, wasn't it? Within 5 minutes they were there.
Yeah,
Sort it out. Absolutely.
first class
very-
service.
The next day, I'm
We're going to
thinking,
swap bikes, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going to go for a Royal Enfield Classic 500.
Yeah.
What you can go for?
I think they've got a very, very nice chrome interceptor, and that is pure eye candy to me. So I think I'm going to go for that.
Yeah, but it's been a very long day for us.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
had to just
when did we
do-
wake up?
Well, 4:45.
Yeah.
It was just English gentleman's ride yesterday. We were so cold, our bones were literally frozen. So we had that. Then we had to ride back. Got home at 6:30. Had to charge the batteries, have dinner, pack the bags, go to sleep, wake up 6 times in the night worrying about it, and then
I can't sleep when I've got to fly.
So-
never have.
it was very difficult. So we're very tired. But that's all life experience, isn't it?
Yeah, first world problems.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to make this trip, it's going to be good. You're going to see a lot of the island that you wouldn't normally see. And we're also going to go to some of the places that you would see, the touristic places, show you what it's like. Where we're staying here, it's kind of touristic, isn't it? But it's quiet.
Well,
But
yeah.
it's not a big time, this is probably the worst time of year. There's a supermarket over there. We're going to nip over there. Can you see it? We're going to nip over there afterwards, get a bottle of water, and I think we should get some croissants or something, just so we wake up, have something to eat in the morning, and then we're ready to go straight away. Instead of having to come back here, find somewhere to eat, we'll probably have to come back here and have breakfast, which we could do.
Yeah.
But I think by the time we've done that, we wasted 2 hours.
Yeah, we want to crack on, don't we, tomorrow?
So,
So,
so it might be the one and only night on the boat. We don't know yet. We'll see how we sleep. If it turns out that we can't, and I'm sleeping on the streets, we'll book a hotel.
yeah.
So watch this space.
It's happened again, people.